I thought you were coming back. Yeah. All right. Come on, for one step. Anyone else?
Security guards.
Okay, testing. Everybody good? Everybody good? 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 Everybody good on Y balance too? Okay, perfect. Thank you guys. Did you get everyone outside though?
They lose. Again. Oh, yeah.
There's a little, that's where like the players back there. Anywhere. We can sit on this. Are you staying here?
Feels good.
In here.
Cody.
I work at DHA, and they spent so much money here that I don't have a job. That would be great.
Isn't that funny?
Even though probably.
He goes to there.
I know. It's great.
He totally, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about something. Yeah. No, Kelsey. You may
I fucking want to.
All right. Great to be here and to give you these injuries here. So we really came out with ourselves in pretty good shape. Everybody that got dinged there a little bit finished. McDuffie, Herring, Mike Dana, and Leo. So they all were able to return and play. Thank you to the fans. They were great today, as they always are. But what a wild environment down there. It was two heavyweights in a fight right down to the end. And when they say it's a game of inches, it might be shorter than that. So again, defensively, I love the way the guys reached down and pushed themselves through the game. Justin Reed coming up with 9 tackles between Felix and our 95. They were able to recover the fumble. Some of these guys didn't have a lot of practice reps, so they had to push themselves as they went here. So 95 being one of them. McDuffie, again, big 4th down stop. Leo was all over the place. We had him spying on the quarterback, and that's a challenge in itself. He's really a good football player and moves around quite a little bit. Watson, again, had 8 tackles and a pass break up there. Offensively, I love when we can mention Lynn Dawson, what a great player he was, and Pat was able to pass him up for the all-time yardage mark. But that's not taking anything away from Lynn. He's a spectacular football player. Our number 4, Rasheed, had a big night, so no sophomore slump there. And then Pacheco, this thing goes on and on here. Pacheco had 45 tough yards. That's a physical football team, and he battled through that, and he ended up with a touchdown there. And then Xavier coming out as a rookie and having a touchdown, a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. That was beautiful. So, and then finally, Ariza, our punter, had a good night. So welcome to Kansas City, and he sure did a nice job. Anyways, with that, time's yours. Yeah, this is a gal that passed away, just a friend. So I thought I'd throw it on there. So you'd ask that question. Good lady. She just gave birth and then passed away right after she gave birth. Something special.
What was your relationship?
A friend, just a friend of our family. Yeah.
The game itself, what's your perspective on the last play, or just sit there staring at the Jumbotron waiting?
I was staring at it. Yeah, I was. Yeah. Yeah, the guys upstairs saw it, and so they knew he was out. We were just kind of waiting after that, but we battled so hard down the stretch, for it to come down to that was something.
Remember having anything specifically that close for to determine a game at the end?
I'm not sure. Not that I remember now. Coach Berman might be able to tell you something different. He's been doing this for a while. That was a close one.
Another thing, a matter of inches, Andy, was the touchdown Pacheco scored early. And I wondered how much he designed that for Patrick to run in there to push the pile. And
Yeah.
how you felt about that.
Yeah, just I was hoping he'd keep his legs out of the way. Yeah, and arm.
No, obviously you don't probably want him to do that, but does it speak to?
No, that's how he is. I mean, you're not going to stop that. I mean, I don't recommend it, but it's he's a competitor. So, yeah.
We could see the sideline after that first run early in the second half. Pacheco goes to the sideline and obviously it's not field goes back in 2 plays later. What's that just speak for
Yeah, no, he's a tough kid, and we're lucky we have a couple 3 running backs that are kind of tough nuts, and so we're able to put guys in that are also hard runners, and that helps when something happens like that. But Pacheco, we all follow Pacheco's energy. He's the Energizer Bunny out there.
Andy, curious what you thought of the passing game, how it looked today?
Yeah, we did some good things. There'll be some things that we need to work on, but I thought Nags put together a good game plan. I mean, the stuff, there was a lot of stuff there. We were just that tip ball at the end. We had a chance right there to kind of close it out. That kid made a great play. He was spying Pat, and we get that one, and we're off the field, and the game's over. So, but anyways, other than that, I thought there were some good things. There's some things we need to work on.
You see Worthy's impact.
Yeah, he can run, and he's got good hands and smart kid. So he'll keep growing as we go. I mean, he's a competitive little guy, man.
Such a big talking point this offseason was losing Jerry Sneed. Just how pleased were you with the coverage tonight?
Yeah, you saw 35 make the play. You saw number 2 make the play. Williams make a big play. I mean, these guys, they challenged. They were competitive. They were tired, and they kept bringing it. Both their receivers and our DBs were tired, so we need to get our third down stuff a little bit better. Probably both sides of the ball, in particular tonight on the defensive side. But we'll get there. We're right there, just an inch away. So.
How did you feel about the offensive line in general? It seemed like at times they controlled the front, other times they gave us some pressure. What was your
Yeah, we can do better there. But I was proud of the physical play that the guys came out with. Most of the mistakes were physical mistakes where you're just trying to battle and they get you. That's a good defensive front all the way around there. So that's a good football team all the way around. But that defensive front is really what they're built on. Our offensive line knew that.
There's a turnaround a little bit from last season. The line had a lot of problems with the information flow. Tonight, the Ravens are a lot of problems.
Yeah, well, you saw the officials. They've warned us here now throughout, and they didn't hold back from calling anything. I mean, they were pretty stringent with. They were going to nail you, and so I'm glad we were on defense first, so they could get their point across. It helped our tackles. I didn't have to say a whole lot. Right.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
All right, good. Thank you.
All right, Chris.
I'm good.
All right, guys. Fire away.
Patrick Xavier Worthy today,
Yep.
pretty efficient out there. What he had. Just talk me through your explanation of him before the game, how you tried to get him set for his first NFL moment, and how he went out there.
I mean, he's so cool, calm, and collected, like all the time. Like you would never even see the excitement on him. But I mean, he goes out there and makes plays. Obviously, we want to continue to use him more and more. But I thought he had a great day today, making big plays and big moments. And it was good to get the whole offense going and kind of seeing where everybody's at.
Hey, Patrick, it's a game of inches, right?
Yeah.
What do you think of that last play? It was their offense, and watching the replay and seeing how it all.
Yeah, no, definitely nerve-wracking. I mean, because it looked good from my angle on the sideline. But then the first view you could see the cleat. So that's a great football team, and I'm sure we'll see him again at some point in the playoffs. So now we're happy with the win now, and he's got to wear white cleats next time. That's my advice for him.
What is your perspective of Xavier Worthy passing touchdown you had in Tennessee? Like, take me through your progression.
Yeah, no, it was it's definitely, like you can see, it was a bust in coverage. I mean, from where the corner was playing, I looked out there. And I saw how he was playing. And I was like, I think he's playing cover 2, but the safety's not there. And so I was going to, how he was playing, I was like, I'm going to alert the go anyways, just a one-on-one matchup. And the moment he played cover 2, I think everybody else played cover 2 too. And then there wasn't a safety there. I just fired it to him, and he scored a touchdown. So definitely a bust in coverage, but that happens early in the year, and I just had to take advantage of it.
Is the route he's supposed to run on that play?
Yeah, that's definitely the route he's supposed to run. He was going to run a go route. I was going to probably go there anyways if it was man, just because I was going to try the matchup. It was off coverage man. He could get a good release. But it wasn't. So he was just running wide open.
I want to ask you about Pop's touchdown. What did you see on that?
Well, I mean, obviously he got to right at the goal line, and I felt like I could just give him a little shoulder in there. And I don't know if I gave him much, but I felt like I moved him off of directly in there, and then he fell through. But I fell through too, so I feel like I scored a touchdown as well. So I feel like I should get at least like half a touchdown.
Like that before, and did Andy?
I did it before in I think 2018 versus the Colts maybe, and lineman hit me from behind, and Coach Reed told me to never do it again. So luckily we scored, and I didn't get hit by anybody else. So he probably would tell me to never do it again.
What made you do it?
I mean, just we were struggling in the red zone, so I was just trying to find a way to get in. That's a tough defense, especially down there, and we needed that touchdown. So I just put my body on the line to get in there.
Whether it's Worthy this year or Rex last year, every year you guys are plugging in a new piece. How are you guys able to integrate those guys, and what's the key to evolving the offense?
Yeah, I think it's just I think everybody accepts everybody in this offense, and they learn so much from Trav. They pick his brain, and they listen to him talk to me, and we build all throughout the year. And you can see Rashid just kind of picked up right where he left off last year. Xavier made some big plays, and so it's just we're going to continue to build and then hopefully get Hollywood back and see what this offense can really be.
I feel like Xavier, he had the 2 touchdowns, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like he had an impact on the game beyond that?
Oh, 100%. I mean, just having him out there, it just opens up stuff. I mean, you saw when he's out there, they're playing shell coverages. It's getting guys like Trav, and it's getting guys like Rasheed open underneath. And that's what's so great about this offense is we're able to do all of that. And that's when we're at our best. And so, like I said, we get Hollywood out there too. It's going to be tough for defense to decide who they want to cover.
Where he scored, is that one where you guys call it, you're like, this one feels good in this spot? Looks like a fun play for the offensive lineman to get downfield. Is that one that you, right from the get-go, you thought might go?
I knew it was going to be good. I mean, you never know, just with all the blocking and all the different stuff. I thought it was blocked very well. I thought the offensive line did a great job. The tight ends did a great job of kind of sealing their guys off. Had a crucial block, and then once you get one in space, man, he can make stuff happen. And so those plays, we ran one similar in the preseason, and he almost went to the house, and then he ended up getting in there this first drive.
Patrick, how do you feel about no great extension today?
Mm-hmm.
Walt and I had some critical catches. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the player he's become and be?
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, Noah's always been a great player. I mean, he makes plays every single time he gets the opportunity to. He's playing behind the greatest tight end of all time, so he doesn't necessarily get every single route called to him. but when you go to him, he makes the play. I mean, a couple of great catches today, tough contested catches, and I'm happy for him. He's one of those guys that's in the locker room and just does whatever you need. He'll play special teams, he'll block, he'll catch the football. He's just the guys that you need in order to go out there and win Super Bowls.
We'll go across and go Sam. Patrick, obviously Rashid's got a better grasp of the play than he did this time a year ago, but what else do you see that leads to his development, as you mentioned, even last season?
Yeah, no, I think first off, confidence. I mean, just being in the offense and knowing, and then I think more than anything is when you know the offense, you can play faster because you can just play free. And he does. He knows the offense, and so some of those times we might have been a little hesitant at the beginning of last year. He just goes. He just goes. Trust his instinct. I get him the football, and then he makes plays after the catch. And so I want to continue to make him push down the field more. I think he can do that. The defenses weren't giving that to us today. But I think if he can continue working on that, and he could be one of the best receivers in the league.
After the third 12 play, you had two defenders right in your grill. I wonder if you could just describe how you got away from them, and also that's the play you passed Lynn Dawson, and if you have any thoughts about that.
I mean, I'm deceptively fast. That's what I've always said. Like, I'm not fast, but I'm deceptively fast. So I think it's the way I run. People will take bad angles. So I got around there and made the throw to Trav downfield. He continued to work. He wasn't even supposed to be on that side of the field, and he continued to get over there and get open. And so, no, but the pass Lynn Dawson, man, I mean, what a true icon, not only for the Chiefs, but the NFL. Of passing the football in that age. The fact that I'm passing him just now, it shows how great he was at the quarterback position. And a great person too. I was so happy to get to meet him so many times and just him share advice with me. And so it's truly an honor to me. I got the football. It'll be in my room and my trophy room around the top of the mantle.
Last couple, Matt. On the interception, what did you kind of see there? Was that just a matter of just being in the grasp?
Yeah, no, it was I probably should have just thrown it to Trav, and then I tried to get a little greedy and get back to Rashid, and he was open, and just like the way I awkwardly was trying to throw the football, I couldn't get what I wanted to on there. It would have had to been a tough throw because Roquan was in the area, but I thought I could have made the throw. It just didn't make it, and he made a great play and put our defense in a bad spot, and they were able to hold him to 3, which obviously was very big in the end.
You had a reception tonight, Patrick. So
yeah,
kind of talk about that. That was a big play because then if that would have been picked off, they would have taken the ball over right there.
Yeah, no, it was if I could have just got it over the guy, it was going to be a first down. I could already see Trav about to block Roquan. Rashid was going to catch it, but the kid made a great play. I think it was number 23. He jumped up, made a great play, hit it in the air, and more than just getting the interception, I wanted to catch it so the clock would run down to 2 minutes and run some time off for our defense. And I mean, I know I got 2 yards. I thought it was pretty good catch. So maybe get Coach Reed to throw me a pass here somewhere.
Thanks, Patrick.
All right.
Dave, first, take us through your first touch and touchdown, that reverse. How much fun that kind of play is for you guys to run and block?
Man, it was crazy. We ran that in the preseason. I fumbled, so I mean, sure, it was kind of bad, but just being able for them to have that trust in me, and I told Coach Nagy, I think this player is gonna score, and it happened. So it was just an amazing moment. Just my first touch being a touchdown in the field.
When did you tell him?
We talked about. We had a walkthrough this morning. I told him this morning in the walkthrough.
On your touchdown catch, talking about the fact you had the alert on go. What did you see when you're walking up to the line? If you just kind of go through the progression of that play.
Man, I came off the ball, and Marlon Humphrey kind of just let me go, and I was like, "Oh, I think he's gonna throw me this." So I just turned around, and he hit me right in the hole. It was just a walk-in.
Xavier, when I talked to you during the last preseason game, you said you couldn't wait to see Chiefs Kingdom in full capacity.
Yeah. It was rocking. When I first came out, my ears were hurting. So, I mean, shoot, it was rocking.
The time you conducted the draft, you got drafted by the Chiefs, whatever it was, how does tonight compare to what you would hope for, dreamed of, visualized, for all offseason?
Man, this is everything I dreamed of. Like I said before, I didn't want to go nowhere else but the Chiefs. So, just having this moment and it showing up how it is, it's just an amazing feeling.
Patrick Mahomes said now, he wants to get you more and more involved in the offense. And of course, you're pretty good today, but you feel like a game like this gives you a lot of confidence going forward and can be more and more. You're really part of this.
Yeah, it definitely gives me a lot of confidence, and I feel like it kind of just shows my maturity and how I go about my business at every day at practice. I feel like I take it head on every day. So, good.
Thinking about it now, what was the favorite moment of your first NFL game? If you had to pick one.
Man, just starting my first NFL game. I feel like just having that accomplishment. A lot of people just don't come in an NFL game and start, let alone score a touchdown. So, just taking my blessings one by one.
Was there any nerves for you going into the game? If there were, what did you kind of feel like you showed?
Man, I think I told somebody in the preseason. I feel like nerves isn't really a thing for me. I feel like I come in, it's just like being a kid again, playing in the backyard. I mean, it's just at a higher level. So as long as you don't take it as everything else, I feel like you'll be all right.
On that reverse, what did you see? I mean, when you make the cut up field, was it Kingsley's block, or what do you keying off of on?
I see straight red. Yeah, I feel like I've never really got too rowdy or never too nervous about anything. I feel like I'm just tuned in to everything. I study. I feel like I work really hard and study everything. I feel like as long as you do that, it's nothing to be nervous. You know what you're gonna do based off how you prepare the week.
Everybody knows about your speed, but I just wonder, you're doing routes that are for the love of the game, or clearing it out for someone like Justin Watson or Rasheed. Do you get as much satisfaction?
Yeah,
that you're affecting the defense without having to touch the ball?
definitely. I feel like if my guys eat, I eat. It's a team effort. As long as we win the game, I'm perfectly fine.
What were you seeing on the last play of the game from your perspective? I mean, obviously it's a matter of a millimeter. What were you looking at?
Man, that was crazy. Lamar, he's real different from that one. It was just a crazy play. Happy that he was out of bounds. He was out of bounds by a centimeter, so it's crazy.
Anything Pat tell you during the game that you'll sort of remember after this being the first NFL game you had?
Nah, all Pat said was keep going.
What are you going to do with the first touchdown football?
I'm gonna put it up. I'll probably give it to our mom. My mom probably put it up in the house.
It looked like Pat found it for you.
Yeah. See, I knew Pat was gonna do that. Watch it in the past.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Age? Yeah. Good to see you. Yeah. I got rained on. And then
I have DJ shoots me a text. He's like, hey man, literally just parked. You know, of course, the media lot here is Nebraska.
Right.
So I'm like, it's all around. I walked halfway over.
Yeah.
I'll see you later. It's like, it's called indoors. Yeah. I'm good. I got my phone number. Call. Over here. I'll tell you, you'll never see a game decided by less.
Between him having the awareness to catch his weakness and that insane.
Oh, shit.
Even him trying to do it, he couldn't really do it. Everybody else in the defense played pretty.
Yes. And so did they. So he was exactly right. It's all over the place, guy. By the way, you're the highlight. Whenever I come in,
Yeah.
You were up to my right.
Chris, physically out there, first action in a little while. How'd you feel just about how your game went? It seemed like you had a major impact in the game throughout.
Felt good. We was able to fly around, play a lot of plays in the first half. Close game. I think we got to look at film, correct some MEs and some errors that we had on defense. But overall, it was a tough battle game. You know, Baltimore Ravens, Derrick Henry. We knew going in it was going to be a tough battle. So we just, thankfully, we was able to pull it off.
Yeah, we saw your celebration after the strip sack. What most pleased you or got you excited about making such a highlight in that moment?
I think as a player, anytime you make a play, it's a lot of emotions, a lot of excitement. So most of the time, it's just pure emotions, pure excitement. I don't know what I'm doing.
Was this a more meaningful, more emotional game for you tonight, considering the way last season you didn't watch that game on opening night?
I mean, anytime I play, I play with emotions. I play meaningful. I don't think no game is different. You know, even though I ain't played first game last year, you know, let's put the past behind us, okay?
What did you think of the job Leo did being asked to spy?
He did a really good job. I mean, we ask a lot from Leo. We ask him to play 3-tech on certain formations that we have. We ask him to play rover. We ask him to be an outside rusher. So this just goes to show how durable Leo is for this defense.
Chris, what were you seeing on the last play of the game? And what were you thinking? It's not only that it falls, but then you're looking up at the jumbotron trying to figure it all out.
First off, heck of a job by them to even get it in the red zone. With I think 40 seconds left to go. And it's a lot of effort, a lot of grit that was played the last few plays from our defense. And we was able to hold on. We was inches away from going into overtime first game of the year. So we knew it was going to be a battle. And it was an exciting game, and it came down to literally the end. So, you know, that's a playoff caliber team right there with an MVP quarterback. And we look forward to seeing them later on down the road.
How nice as a defensive player is it to watch the offense produce the way it did? Obviously, there were red zone struggles, but a lot more explosiveness, Worthy with a couple touchdowns. From your side of the ball, how nice is it to be able to say, okay, maybe there's a little bit more of a buffer this year for us than there was last year?
Yeah, it's always exciting to see offense put up points on the board, keep us on the sideline, and then give us the advantage to go out and rush the passer. So anytime the offense is scoring, increasing that gap of points, then it gives us the opportunity to do what we love to do as a defense, that's rush the passer.
Chris, is there a love-hate relationship to trying to get the most elusive guy in the league, but also a love for when it actually does happen, when you actually do get him? Or is there just one emotion that you feel more than the other?
I think it's more excitement with that. You know, we know how hard it is going to be to bring him down. So it's like a challenge for us to try to answer that call. We knew he was going to be elusive. We knew he was going to try to make plays with his feet. And our job is to get him down, man. He's tough. He's tough to bring down. So I think it's more so of a challenge that we take upon ourselves.
Chris, I want to ask about Felix. Getting more action than he got last year. Can you tell the work that he put in the offseason?
Yeah, I think he's grown as a player. Last year, rookie year. There's a lot of trust factors that go into that also. You got to win the coach's trust. Then you also got to win your teammates' trust. And I think Philly's done a heck of a job this training camp and more so this offseason, getting his mentals right and physically getting in shape where he can answer what we need from him. And I think he did a tremendous job throughout training camp and challenging himself every day and getting better. And then it's starting to show on the field. He's starting to get more plays. He's starting to show progression. So we just got to keep it up. First game of the season, towards the end of the game. Towards the end of the season, hopefully he's hitting his peak.
Is there anything specific that you know?
No. Listen, I only can tell him so much. You know what I mean? So I think it's upon Phillips on how good and great he want to be, being consistent every day. So, you only can tell people what to do so much. It's what they do with themselves, their own time, when they're alone, away from the building, away from their peers in the building. So,
Hey, Chris, did you learn anything particularly significant about your team tonight?
Nothing that I already didn't know. That we're gritty. We're always fighting. We're always clawing. No matter how close or far the game is away from us, we always got a possibility.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
All right,